it's not true either, tragically. Listen, dude, she likes you.
Oh my god, seriously?
Seriously.
That's even worse, Tiny. I don't like her, not like that.
Why not? She's adorable.
How would you know?
I'm gay, not blind. Her hair's all poofy and she's got a great nose. I mean, a great nose. And like, what? What do you people like? Boobs? She seems to have boobs. They seem to be of approximately normal boob size. What else do you want?
I realize this is not, like, boyish. I realize that properly speaking, guys should only think about sex and the acquisition of it, and that they should run crotch first toward every girl who likes them, and etc. But the part I enjoy most is not the doing, but the noticing. Noticing the way she smells like oversugared coffee, and the way she bites her lower lip. I just want the pleasure of noticing these things at a safe distance. I don't want to have to acknowledge that I am noticing. I don't want to talk about it or do stuff about it. I just don't. Tiny, what are you doing? Who are you calling?
Listen, so Grayson wants to take you to the Maybe Dead's Cat show on Wednesday. Maybe get some dinner first? What do you say? Great, it's a date.
Tiny, but damn it!
Well, come on, Grayson. You know you love me. End scene.
End scene. Dude, when you play Tiny Cooper, you gotta take the mic down a little low.
I know, I was holding it first and then I was afraid I was just gonna fling it.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta make sure this works.
I don't have lower buttons.
I don't want to disappoint. Like, it's fine.
Alright, we're okay.
I don't know why does Hank always call it when I'm doing a show? It's totally inappropriate.
Secretly, he wants to be the more successful brother and he's trying to undermine you and then he got hostile. That's just a theory. Anyway, so now we're going to read from, like, come down from Tiny Goober. You are now much smaller, much more angry. He's still gay, but not
smaller.
Okay.
Angrier.
Okay.
Angrier.
Got it.
You're not there yet. Angrier.
Fuck you. Alright, we're there. So this is from Miles' perspective. I don't really have to explain anything except he's smaller, he's angrier. He has this sort of friend, Maura, who you will meet, who John will play, and he also has this internet boyfriend named Isaac, who John will play later on. And thus we begin end scene. I'm at work at CVS, shelving Metamucil in aisle 7 when Maura stalks in. She knows my boss is an asshole about me standing around and talking while I'm working, so she pretends to look at vitamins while she's talking to me. She's telling me there's something really disturbing about the word chewable, and then all of a sudden the clock strikes like 5:12 and she figures, ooh, it's time to ask personal questions.
Are you gay?
What the fuck?
It would be okay with me if you were.
Oh good, because the thing I'd be worried about the most is whether you were okay with this.
I'm just saying.
Noted. Now will you just shut up and let me work, okay? Or do you want me to use my employee discount to get you something for your grants? I think there really needs to be a rule against calling a guy's sexuality into question while he's working. And it's not that I don't want to talk about it here. I really don't want to talk about it with Maura anywhere. Because here's the thing. We're not that close. Maura is the kind of friend I enjoy swapping doomsday scenarios with. She's not, however, someone who makes me want to prevent doomsday from happening. For the year or so we've hung out, this has always been a problem. I know if I told her about liking guys, she'd probably stop wanting to date me, which would be a huge plus. But I also know I'd immediately become her gay pet, and that's the last kind of leash I want. And it's not like I'm really that gay. I fucking hate Madonna. There should be a cereal for constipated people called Metamucil.
I'm serious, Will.
And I'm seriously telling you to fuck off. Just because I don't want to sleep with you doesn't mean I'm gay. A lot of straight guys don't want to sleep with you. But the point is, you won't. She comes over and fucks up all the bottles that I've been putting in rows. I almost pick one up and throw it at the back of her head while she leaves, but the truth is if I brained her here, my manager would make me clean it up, and that would suck. The last thing I need is gray matter on my new shoes. Do you know how hard that shit is to get out? Anyway, I really need this job, which means I can't do things like yell, or pin my stupid name tag upside down, or wear jeans that have rips in them, or sacrifice puppies in the toy aisle. I don't really mind it except when my manager is around or when people I know come by and they're all weird because I'm working and they don't have to. I know as soon as Maura gets home, she's going to dive right into her notebook of skull blood poetry, and I'm doing my best not to get a bad review. Maura once showed me one of her poems.
Hang me like a dead rose. Preserve me until my petals won't fall until you touch them and I dissolve.
And I wrote her a poem back. I'm like a dead begonia, hanging upside down, because, like a dead begonia, I don't give a fuck. To which she replied,
not all flowers depend upon light to grow.
So now maybe tonight I'll inspire.
I thought his soil was gay, but maybe there's still a chance I can get myself some play and make my way into his pants.
Hopefully I'll never have to read it or know it or think about it ever again. I get home and Mom is on the lime green couch watching the Pride and Prejudice miniseries for the 7 zillionth time, and I know I'll totally be girling out if I sit there and watch it with her. The weird thing is that she also really likes the Kill Bill movies, and I've never been able to sense a difference in her mood between when she's watching Pride and Prejudice and when she's watching Kill Bill. It's like she's the same person no matter what is happening, which can't be right. I end up watching Pride and Prejudice because it's like 15 hours long, so I know when it's over, Isaac will probably be home. When it's done, I tell my mom I'm heading off to bed, and then to be nice, tell her if I see any cute guys wearing like knickers and riding a horse sexily on the way to the mall, I'll be sure to slip them her number. There's a dangling I am waiting for me when I banish my screensaver and check what's up.
Hey there. I'm wishing, hoping, praying.
All sorts of yayness floods my brain. Love is such a drug.
Please. You're right.
Please be the one voice of sanity left in the world.
You're there!
Just.
I wish I was there with you right now.
Really, Smiley?
Yes, sirree, Bob.
And if you were here?
What would I do?
Smiley?
Let me tell you what I do.
This is a game we play. Most of the time we're not serious. Like, there are different ways it can go. The first is we basically make fun of people who have I am sex by inventing our own ridiculous scornographic dialogue. I want you to lick my clavicle.
I am licking your clavicle.
Ooh, my clavicle feels so good.
Naughty. Naughty clavicle.
Mmm.
Whoa.
Other times we go for the romance novel approach, corn porn.
Thrust your fierce, quavering man pull at me, you stud.
Your dastardly appendage engorges me with hellfire.
My search party is creeping into your no man's land.
Baste me like a Thanksgiving turkey! And then there are nights like tonight, when the truth is what comes out, because it's what we need the most. Or maybe just one of us needs it the most, but the other knows the right time to give it. Like now, when what I want most in the universe is to have him beside me. He knows this, and he says,
if I was there, I would stand behind your chair and put my hands on your shoulders lightly and would rub them gently until you finished your last sentence. Then I would lean forward and trace my hands down your arms and curve my neck into yours and let you turn into me and rest there for a while. rest. And when you were ready, I'd kiss you once and lift myself away.